Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brandon Hall. I'm the Learning and Development Manager here at National Contracting Center. If you ask any successful sales agents what one of the keys to their success is, you're probably going to be told referrals. And as sales agents, we throw this around a lot sometimes, but we tell everyone, especially new agents, ask everyone for a referral. Ask everyone is a referral. But how does that help you? How does that help you grow your business? Well, we could probably take 30 to 45 minutes to explain exactly how referrals can help you grow your business. But you don't want to hear from me. You want to hear from other agents that's in the field, right? So what we've done is we've taken a section from our most recent sales summit. This was hosted by our sales development team, and they had a panel of successful agents come on and discuss how they run their business. And a common theme that ran through that session was how they got started. And that was grassroots marketing, network marketing, and referrals. So what we decided to do is today's session is going to be all their ideas merged into one. Now, before we get to that, I want to ask you to do a couple things. Please like our channel, subscribe, click the notification bell. That way you're notified anytime we have new content available. That helps us grow our channel and reach more of an audience. Without further ado, here are our top agents discussing network marketing, grassroots marketing, and referrals.
Your community into networking. So just talk to us about how that has really changed your business.
Well, like I said, I was led here and I knew nobody. So the only way to get your name out there is to network. First thing I did was I joined my local chamber. And if you're not a member of your local chamber, you're missing out, because that is where people are going to learn and get to know who you are as a person, ethically, professionally, personally. And in there, I was able to connect with others in the community that network in other locations. So I started going networking to other locations, and it's just been amazingly, it just changed my whole, everything about being here.
So
I
all of
mean,
those
people
outreach.
know who I am,
Yeah.
I walk into a room and I'm known. I get referrals based on the fact that people know, like, and trust me. And that's how networking helped me, is because you got to learn that if they don't know you, they're not just going to contact you. They're going to contact someone else. So it's very important.
All right. So I just mentioned that you have really built the backbone of your business off of grassroots marketing, never having to spend money on leads. So talk to us about what that looked like in the beginning, the good, bad, the ugly, and what it took to really build that up and keep it up.
Consistency. I think that's the biggest thing. In the beginning, we kind of got our start with the whole D-SNP market by chance. Honestly, we had a lady over at United Healthcare that we were working with, and this was back before food pantries were really even being worked at all. We were one of the first people that they had talked to back in those days, and we were new to the business, so we didn't know any different. We thought everybody did it, and we just decided to buckle down. And we would go talk to folks at these food pantries to let them know what we could do for the people that were coming to the pantry. I think the biggest thing is to really position yourself as someone there to help these individuals that are, they're low income. A lot of them won't take their drugs because they can't afford it. You can apply them for extra help. That hopefully gets them in a position where they at least can take their prescription drugs. I call it a quality of life thing. If they're eligible for Medicaid, especially if you're going to a food pantry and you can talk to the people running the food pantry about how you can put, $174 a month back in their pocket whenever they're coming to a food pantry for food, that goes a long way in the eyes of the people there at the food pantry. And then, of course, in today's world, we have D-SNP plans that have food cards on them. So, it's kind of a win-win all the way around for the food pantry. You just got to position it the right way with these guys. And honestly, if you have a new food pantry that you're working with and you have a couple of clients that you sign, I ask those clients to go back to the people that run the food pantry and let them know what we did for them.
Oh,
It doesn't take too many of those, and the people at the food pantry they'll always have you there. So,
right,
and
right.
it's now you do, depending on the size of the food pantry, we have small ones and we have some pretty big ones.
Uh-huh.
The small ones, you'll work those for a while, and you'll sign quite a few of those folks that are coming to those pantries, and it will kind of play out after a while. And typically, what we do is we just talk to the folks that are running the pantry, let them know that we're not really getting any new clients, and just let them know we're going to go away for 3 or 4 months, and then we go back. And when you go back, it's kind of replenished itself because they've got new clients in and everything, and it's just a constant feed. It's an easy way to get leads, to be honest.
One of the things that we work really hard with as sales development managers is to give agents lots of ideas. We're spaghetti throwing ideas at brokers all day. Sometimes we can be a little bit of overwhelming individuals, giving them too many ideas. But one of the things they struggle with is, well, Rachel, you told me to go to this physician's office, or you told me to go to this pharmacy, or you told me to go to this car dealership, whatever it is. And it's always the approach and the value proposition that folks struggle with. So talk to us a little bit about what your approach has been, how to create rapport with some of these. You're walking into a facility and they don't know who you are. How do you get in with these partners?
I get in, like Kathy talked about referral networking. I am a great networker, and I use other people's contacts to build my referral base. So having referral partners is instrumental in my success, and not buying leads. I don't buy any leads. People are calling me because I am the expert. So how do you become that? So different ways to go about it. If you're going after large groups, who is my target audience? It's people over 65. Where are those people? A lot of them are in large groups, and a group broker wants to transition those people, old people like myself, off of a group plan. Why? There are 3 key words. They want a younger group, they want a healthier group, and they want a cheaper group. Younger, healthier, cheaper. Tell that to a group broker, and you can come in and make her or him the hero or heroine. Your success. You're going to help him, because if they're self-funding these large groups, they want to move off the Medicare eligible people off the plan. So we're, as humans, we're basically lazy. At the end of the year, you're a group employee, you just press the button. I want to stay on the group, because that's what I've had the last 10, 15, 20 years plus. But they don't know the options with Medicare. My job is to come in and explain that to them. And sometimes Medicare is better than their group plan. And the group broker loves me there. I don't give them anything but helping them retain their client, their group customer. That's huge.
So what I did is I started talking to everybody. All right, because I knew nothing.
So you worked your natural market. You thought about, who do I know and who can I tell them that I can help them?
Correct. And then but I started reaching out to the carriers as well. So I didn't realize this initially, but there's a lot of leverage you've got on the carriers as far as them helping pay some of the bills, meaning that their sponsorships as far as doing different events. I'm a big proponent of, I work retail at the CVS. That's kind of been my bread and butter. And so I went out and got a name tag and got some business cards, and I fit the part as far as look like a professional. I had no idea what I was doing, but I went out and started beating the streets. So
Do not do what everyone else does by lead lists. I'm not saying they're bad, but think outside the box. And like you mentioned earlier, how do you do this? Grassroots sales. I was going to read the definition, but I don't have time. So Google grassroots, sales and marketing. And if it's done correctly, not overnight, but over time, I'm telling you 100% it works, not just in Medicare, but in every industry. Okay, how do you implement this? I wrote down 5. I attend and sponsor with the table as many events and networking opportunities as I possibly can. Then I'll tell you my secret. People sit there and they think, oh, she's just trying to gain one-on-one meetings. That is not my goal at all. I have a goal of gaining 4 to 6 networking clients at every event. Nurse practitioners, PAs, full-time caregivers, DSS representatives, senior facility workers. They walk up to my table. I explain how I impact people's lives. I give people new teeth. I change people's lives. I make the world a better place, and people need me in their life. And I'm excited. And I help people determine if they're eligible for the food card plans, extra drug help. I help them apply. I have paper apps. I keep income DSS limits flyers on my table. The general Medicare info to hand out. I think education is so powerful. These people want to help others. And if they feel that you help, they're going to listen to you. And my goal is to make every single one of them salespeople for me. They don't know that, but that's my goal. I want you to sell for me. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to make their life better. And I want you to send me people. When doing this, I never put all my eggs in one basket. Just because I get one networking client, it's not done. I want all the baskets. I want a basket in every city of every kind.
I've seen your calendar and it's quite the basket.
The basket. I'm never happy. I never be satisfied. I want you to build basket after basket and always forever add on. I mean, it's never going to end. As many networking clients as you can get. Number 2, make a target list. I have a target list, and I've done this in every sales job. When you hear spotlight speakers, sponsors, anything you hear at events, YMCA marketing managers, a library coordinator, a food bank manager, a nursing home sales manager. Find them, hunt them down, exchange cards, sell yourself, and offer a Medicare class. Number 3, follow up. This is so important. This is how you create partnerships. If you found out they gave your card to Bob, I leave them just donuts or a candy jar and a thank you note. And that makes them know I appreciate it. Then I say, let's grab lunch together. I give them, but this is the most important, I give them leads in return for their business. So when the care coordinator lady gives out my card, I'm going to try to give her business if people need someone to come in their home and give care. Same with the elder transportation lady who comes to all the events. She hands out my cards, I give out her cards. So it's like a partnership. So if you don't follow up with them, you're not going to be successful. Number 4, look for holes of opportunity. In every business, if you find holes, you can find ways that you can plug them. Example, United Healthcare is out of our dialysis network. I made them a target. I found the lady in charge, and she lets me move people who are not who do not have agents that are on United Healthcare. So find a hole wherever that hole is. Find a county that's out of a network, and get creative to get in front of that office. And then number 5, sell yourself as a brand, not selling carriers. I don't sell that. I literally tell them my name, my logo, my brand, me. I sell me. I don't sell anything about the companies. I sell me. Side AEP, I make some goals. My goal is to at least attend one networking event every 2 weeks, all over the place, anywhere, and table at least one event to meet people in the community every week or every other week, according to what's going on. Now, from September to October, I love event marketing. You're not walking past my table without a toothbrush talk to me, even if I have to tell you a joke and smile and do a silly dance. I sometimes even have donuts back there but they have to come talk to me to get a donut. I have 6 different Saturday fall events. They're like everybody's day fall events, but they're big. And my goal, I hand out maybe 400 to 800 cards. Like, I mean, every person coming by is going to have one. I don't care how old they are. And those 6 events, again, I did most of those last year. They gave me a lot of calls. So those are 6 Saturday events between September and October.
Yeah, I think the word humble has been given a few times today, and I think if you come into this thing with a true humble heart, that you're going to help people, and it's not just all about you. Because I believe everybody on this panel and probably everybody on this call could probably say you do a fair amount of free work. You do a fair amount of work that you never get paid on, and it's just because you're doing the right thing. And I've been referred so many times by doing the right thing and not making a dime off an individual that I've more than made up for doing the right thing by people. So I truly believe if you do it and you do it right and you care and you do it with a heart that's serving the people, then you're going to be taken care of.
So Angie tells me that you have got some really great relationships you've been able to build with local clinics and pharmacies to build up that referral partnership. How do you maintain those partnerships with those folks?
We do a tremendous job, I feel like, of really investing in our partnerships and making sure that they know that they're not just, it's not just a one-way street, that we do a tremendous job of making sure that we refer patients back to them. If there's a patient that's looking for a doctor, we refer our partnerships and say, hey, we got some very good experience with these clinics and these particular doctors, or with pharmacies as well. And we show up to the pharmacy owners' kids' birthday parties, or we invest in their kids' softball teams or baseball teams and sponsorships and things like that. We want them to know it's a true partnership, given both ways, that we're just not taking, that we're trying to give just as much as we get.
Well, there you have it. Some really good ideas from some really great agents. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'm going to echo what I said at the beginning. Please like our channel, subscribe, click the notification bell. That way it turns on notifications and you don't miss any time we upload new content. We really appreciate your time, and we hope to see you on our next video. Take care.